Check. We're just checking here as we're about to start. UPSL SoCal South Premier Division for this brand new season of SD Internacional action. We'll be right back. Oh, you started. Season's greetings and welcome to a brand new season here in Mission Bay High School. San Diego Internacional, current reigning defending champions, as we have first chance here, fall into the box by Sandro. We'll talk about Sandro, one of the players that was integral to last year's San Diego Internacional's championship season in the SoCal Premier Division in San Diego. Last time we saw them here, they were representing San Diego against Delfines, who ended up winning the whole darn shebang here in San Diego. However, this is a brand new season. My name is Tony Sanchez, part of the Two Balls of the Mic podcast here in San Diego. Check everything out, sandiego.futbol. Check that website out for everything San Diego soccer related. I am next to Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor. Chiva, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to be back for another San Diego Internacional season. Defending champions, San Diego Internacional seasons, coming back from their 10-year anniversary. It's going to be a great season. I was speaking with Coach Keith Miller, and he said they upgraded from last season. Obviously, they don't have Mark, who was the all-time leading scorer last season in the whole UPSL. He's out with a knee injury, but he should be back middle of the month, he said.
So let's talk about who we do have here on the lineup. We do have goalkeeper Evan Stoll, who comes back with the jersey number 01. Right back, Eric Leons, number 28. Number 3, Caleb Rubin, center back. We've seen him be part of this team for a while. He's been in the midfield, but now moving into a center back role. We're going to go ahead and have him paired with Cole Johnson, number 15. Left back, Pedrito Godomar, the South American talent, number 4, and number 11, Jack Sandmeyer in the center mid position. Another center mid, Ronnie Argueta, number 12. Some history with this player. He's actually been part of the USL championship side, Colorado Switchbacks, making his presence here known, hopefully this season. Followed by another midfielder, Sandro. Talk about Sandro, the Frenchman, number 13, Pont-le-Beau Francais. Y luego tenemos a Andrew Wiener-Wauhausen, number 3.
Yeah, that's who we have.
As we have here, Inter trying to control the pace, and this is what we saw from last year's Inter, a different side with Keith Miller, as we see Coach Keith Miller there on the bottom left.
So, Tony, just to add to that, right, lineup that was given to me was incorrect. There's no David in the striker position. It is going to be German, number 17, at the starting position on striker. And on the left wing position is going to be Luke Riley coming back to the SD Inter side.
Luke the Juke Riley with the number 7. No David here, but again, you're saying German, also part of that season, sensational season last time around.
Yeah, Tony, interesting. This fall season for the UPSL in general, whoever wins gets a ticket to the U.S. Open Cup. Again, whoever wins this UPSL, not just the South, the whole thing, the nationwide UPSL, gets a ticket to the U.S. Open Cup.
Shout out to Brian Palpalatok in the comments, part of the Palpalatok extended universe here. Brian, Maddie Palpalatok.
Maddie Palpalatok now joining Keith Miller in that coaching staff.
This team has been here for over 10 years. Last year, Inter celebrating their 10-year anniversary. We have a interesting little interaction here. Number 3, as we were talking about it. Number 3, Andrew. I'm going to get this name right.
I can show you the one on the printed paper right
show
now.
me the
We have a
printed
good
paper
through
one.
ball here.
Good through ball that gets cut off by Atletico Elite, another UPSL SoCal South team who haven't done so well last time that these two met. I believe it was about 8-2 something. Good defensive effort here from Inter. All right, let's take a look at this. So number 3 is Andrew Vanu Venhoven. Vanu Venhoven.
We need a nickname for him. Drew?
Andy.
Andy?
That's Andy.
We got Andy, number 3. Now, Tony, let me ask you, if you're Kit Miller, you come in your starting season with Desde Inter with a championship, is the expectation the same, a championship?
I believe so. The team is coming back for the most part. Is very similar to what they had last year. Some additions. If Keith Miller says that they've upgraded in some ways, well, we'll see what that looks like exactly, because I will tell you, the season did not start as they would have probably wanted. Right now, San Diego Internacional sitting in 7th place with a loss last time around. They lost against Escondido in a 2-1 effort. Escondido, formerly known as Mayas, a very legendary team here in San Diego. As you have here an opportunity, Sandro can't bob and weave around outside the box to get a shot on. He's going to be a player from Atletico Elite that goes down. It's going to be a shot from outside. It's the first chance. It's going to be a goal kick here for Atletico Elite. Atletico Elite right now sitting in last place. Again, one match has been played so far this season. Atletico Elite's not doing so well in that first match either.
In their last couple seasons, actually, in the UPSL.
Very true, very true. Looking at the results. East Lake Soccer League. Our friends over at East Lake Soccer League in South San Diego in Chula Vista. Headed by the great Anwar.
That's going to be an exciting team that's just joining UPSL. As the goalkeeper messes up here with the short ball.
Sandro here with a chance outside of the box, getting closed in. Here comes a weak shot. Looks like he could have been a little bit more patient, waited for some opening, some space for the field to open. Nonetheless, took the shot, but could this be something that Inter can be seeing a lot of? But East Lake Soccer League FC played against Atletico Elite in the first match of the season. That scoreline, 9-0. East Lake.
Great start, great debut for them.
We were handed the names of the referees by the referees. As here we have Andy here on the right-hand side, bobbing and weaving. He's going to look like he's going to have a shot with his left. Powerful shot, whizzing past the post. Interesting what we've seen here so far from the number 3 from SD Internacional.
And this is one of the players that Keith Miller was talking about, right, where they upgraded. And so far, he looks pretty talented.
Center ref John Gosh. G. Gosh. Well, more like J. Gosh, because it's Josh Gosh. John Gosh. Assistant referee number 1, Kevin Santiago. Referee number 2, Federico del Castillo. And the 4th official, Rob Watson. Again, those names provided by the referees for the referees here. Atletico Elite looking to do some damage here, but again, very well resolved here, there by number 12, Argueta. Atletico slipping. Here comes a shot. It's going to go up and over. Evan Stoles. Net. It's going to be a goal kick here for SD Internacional. Evan Stoll, who takes the cross-field goal kick on the ground.
And last season, SD Inter were so dominant in their games that Evan Stoll had many clean sheets. And to give him credit, he had key saves in the few chances that other teams had last season.
Bench right now for SD Internacional looks like this. Number 10, William Garton, Francis Garton, two the same last names, probably the brothers there. We'll get the story on that one. Sol Griffin returning. Oh boy, I just saw that name on this.
Sol Griffin.
On this extremely professional napkin that we have the names on. Cyrus Huxford, number 21. Giselio Lima Neto, number 27. I think that's some Portuguese in there. He gets a good through ball over the left-hand side. He's going to look for some support here. Cut back into the inside. Atletico Elite is able to get that ball out of the danger zone. (24°C) currently here at Mission Bay High School. I don't know why Google decided to do that. Here comes a good opportunity. First opportunity, he's going to push from the back. It's going to be a penalty for SD Internacional. You're going to see exactly who the person is to take this shot.
And 10 minutes into this match, first opportunity here for a clear goal for SD Inter. And I believe the goalkeeper from Atletico Elite is one of the coaching staff, as they did not have an available goalkeeper.
Could have asked me.
You'd assume they asked any other players, but took it upon himself, dressed up, saw him warmed up. Didn't look the best.
Again, could have asked me. Would have said no.
Would have.
Would have said no.
Would you have said no?
Wow. Zoom action from Chiva. Been asking for that for 3 years. Finally getting...
Yeah, I'm finally getting used to it. Here comes a shot.
And that's going to be an easy goal. Goal. Luke the Juke Rayleigh returning to San Diego Internacional. His first 10 minutes equals a goal. It's going to be a 1-0 here for SD Inter. That's the way you want to start the season so far. Mission Bay High School, home of the Buccaneers. That's all I have there. There's going to be a foul here against San Diego Internacional. Too much pressure there by Andy. Atletico wanted to do a 1-2 here. Clearing that ball into the Inter bench. Finishing off this... these game changers for SD Internacional. Kaz Rubin, number 22. Number 17, Germán Sierra, who is now in instead of the Diego striker. Daniel Straukas, number 23, another SD Internacional legend with a number 23. And very interesting, Brent Zuniga, number 2, copy of last year, captain extraordinaire Brent Zuniga.
And you got to wonder if it's a fitness issue. Is it just rotating squads? For Brent to not be in the starting 11 raises some question marks, as he was probably one of the best players last season.
Absolutely. We'll get a halftime report, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see what this new YouTube venture brings us. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. Make your comments. Tell your family. This is San Diego Internacional Futbol, your girlfriend's favorite soccer team. Here comes another opportunity. Inter trying to look past the defensive lines of Atletico, and Atletico trying to build a counterattack here, moving numbers forward here in the midfield, looking for a good through ball on the left-hand side. But that speed over in the defensive end is impressive.
Yeah, so far for Atletico Elite, they don't look like they have any shapes, and it looks like, I was going to say another goalkeeper for them. Nope, but it's just a backup goalkeeper for SD Inter showing up late.
There should be a consequence for that. Had a conversation with brand new MLS San Diego Executive Vice President Ricardo Campos about punctuality. Was late to his own watch party today. Want to give our thoughts and prayers, as it's going to be an advantage situation. Sandro's going to be taking on the defenders here in the midfield very well, very intelligently. Pausing. Looking for the right side. Andy. Dancing around. Finding some support. Sandmeyer. All the way back. All of Inter on an attacking role right now. Everybody's in the Atletico elite half. Good clearance here by the Atletico team. Is going to be a mistake here by Sandmeyer. And referee says no. It's a clean tackle. No foul. Could have been the biggest opportunity so far for Atletico elite. Very well done here. Dribbling through the middle. Couple chances. Very good through ball, but the flag goes up. It's going to be an offsides. Really, really good through ball there by Luke the Juke Rayleigh. Good to see him back in the SD Internacional colors. By the way, SD Internacional is brought to you in part by PB European Imports. Do you have a 2013 Kia Optima that needs a timing belt changed? Guess what? Coach Alex is the person for you. PB European Imports services most, if not all, vehicles. They're pretty cool about it. Don't go to your dealership charging you an arm and a leg. Get it fixed by somebody who is an expert. Coach Alex, UPSL SoCal South chairman for SD Internacional.
Tony, did you know that there's a trend on TikTok right now on how to steal Kias?
The Kia boys.
Kia boys.
Absolutely. How'd you think I got my Kia?
All you need is a USB port.
Make sure it's a classic USB 2, as this is going to be a clean tackle, it seemed like, for Sandro, but it's going to be a foul. Sandro using that mouth of his to express himself.
Yeah, it did look like he got ball first, but the referee disagrees, calls the foul, gives a chance to Atletico Elite, who looks like they're going to send a ball into the box from here.
One of the few times the ball is going to be in a dangerous spot for Elite so far here in this first half. 1-0. SD Internacional, current reigning defending UPSL SoCal South champion. Here comes the ball up and in through the uprights. NFL season has started. Check your local listings.
Dun, 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 dun. Again, as the Inter last season had a chance to go deep into the UPSL national playoffs, fell short here at home against Delfines from Texas.
Arizona.
Same thing. However, that team, Delfines, ended up being the champions from the west side.
That's what I always say. Might as well lose to the best. If you do end up losing, it's going to be a foul here by Germán.
Well, we're 18 minutes into this first half, Tony. So far, complete domination from SD Inter. Comes look on that left wing position.
Cutting into the box is going to be
another
foul.
Penalty.
Another second penalty. The arms are outstretched by the bench for Atletico Elite, who are in disbelief for a second penalty. Fourth official has to go over and speak to them, kind of explain what ended up happening there. Everybody's kind of saying, like, look, can't do that.
Looks like Sandro wanted to take the penalty. Caleb stepped up and said, no, I'm going to take this one.
Next one, Buckaroo. Second penalty is going to come in. Then that's the second goal. Goal. San Diego Internacional double their lead here to a 2-0. Second penalty. Very costly mistake.
Yeah, both goals coming from penalties. I mean, just looks like that's an advantage that they're going to take with Luke taking on the players and maybe getting some contact in the box.
We're currently coming up on the 20th minute here of play. Looking at the JJ Brothers. Yo, what high school is this? I think I was there today. It's Mission Bay High School, my friend. Check out UPSL action here. SD Internacional at Mission Bay High School. Your girlfriend's favorite soccer team.
New schedule for them as well, playing at 7 p.m. Very nice with this hot weather that we've been having this fall.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be throwing here for SD Inter. This shot is going to go out.
It's going to be a corner kick.
That's what you just got to do. And goalkeeper, I don't know if he knows that it's a corner kick. Yeah, he does. Good guy goalkeeper going off for the ball, even though it's not theirs.
Although I don't think he knew that at first.
I don't think he knew either. Corner goes in, deflected by the said goalkeeper. It's going to go all the way back, and it went out. It's going to be a second corner here. Corner looking for that second post. This ball's going to bounce out once again. A third corner in a row. This time it's going to be from the other side.
It'll be a throw-in, actually. Went out of bounds on the sidelines. It's going to be a throw-in for SD Inter.
Well, thank you for that, boy.
Don't worry, boys.
A little bit of infighting here. SD Inter trying to find a third goal here in the second half. First half, excuse me. Leading up to 25 minutes of action so far. And it's going to be the third goal. That ball rolls out to the side. Almost the third time the ball ends up in the back of the net for Atletico Elite. 2-0 still, but almost seems like a matter of time before it's 3-4.
And Tony, next week we're going to be out here right next door for the San Diego Loyal foot golf tournament.
Oh, yeah. San Diego Loyal. Again, thoughts and prayers to the institution of San Diego Loyal. Currently on a Make-A-Wish list on life support. Playing their last couple matches here.
Bury me with the cup.
Check in on that.
Maybe teammates with legendary Shannon McMillan.
Shannon McMillan, World Cup winner, gold medal winner, Shannon McMillan. (2-0) loss by San Diego Loyal. hey, it might be one of the last times they get a chance to lose.
It could be.
7 more games left in their history, guaranteed. As this ball for SD Inter is looking for those spaces. Very well controlled by the Atletico elite defender. Unable to clear it. Great idea there, Taquito. Andy,
that was brilliant move. Nobody else read it. Nobody else expected that. I don't think anybody did at all.
this ball's going to be an elite. All elite ball.
It'll be very interesting to see when Mark comes over. It'll be a deadly trio up there if you move Luke to the center, starting striker position, Mark on the left wing, Andy on the right wing. It's going to be some speed up there.
If anybody's listening, love some waters up in the booth.
Absolutely.
Even if you're listening back to this, like, send us waters, please.
Parito. Van llegando los tíos.
The legendary Theo crew. Belligerent supporters. A veces andan pedos, but it's part of it.
Ya en sabadito, calorcito, 7 de la tarde.
24 degrees Celsius.
What is that in Fahrenheit?
I don't know. What is that in Fahrenheit? We have an in-house statistician. Going to look at our 2 balls and a mic technology right now.
Stats and edits.
Definitely have 2 computers available, but instead looking at my statistician for 24 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
High 70s, low 80s.
76? What is 24 degrees
75
Celsius?
degrees.
75 degrees. 75 degrees, 76 degrees here at Mission Bay High School. In-house stats. 2 balls and a mic technology. Check everything out at sandiego.futbol. No, literally, that is the website, sandiego.futbol, the sport that you are currently watching. As we have a pause here for injury, some Atletico elite players are already starting to warm up. Looks like they're going to have to get an emergency substitution here. Player cannot continue for Atletico elite. 2-0, SD Inter still winning. Number 14 for Atletico joins the match. Remind you that this match is brought to you in part by The Hanger. Coach Keith Miller's Pride and Joy.
Looks like we're also going to have a substitution for SD Inter.
Not quite yet, but we do have number 22, Kaz Rubin.
Looks like he might have already been in, actually. There might have been a switch in the starting lineup. Be nice if they were to tell us those switches.
It's all good, Chiva. Figured it out. Here comes a good communication and contact there. Referee was pretty far away from that one, but I heard it all the way up here. It has to be a yellow card. Very well done there by the referee. Every time he touched the goalkeeper in such a way, that should be sanctioned with some jail time. Do not pass go.
Where's the brothers paired up at center back? Caleb Rubin and Cash Rubin.
Kaz and Caleb. Parents had fun naming those people. Some other teams that are in the same division we already spoke about. Obviously, Atletico Elite here facing SD Internacional. Sandro tries to get past that player. It's going to be an offside ball. It's going to be for Atletico Elite. But other teams that have joined the fray here in the SoCal South. Currently, we have East Lake Soccer League FC in first place. The classic Legends Nomads SC in second place. Third place, Murrieta Soccer Academy. Escondido FC in fourth. Rebels FC out of Chula Vista. We also have City SC Temecula. We have City SC San Diego. So 2 iterations of City SC. What I'm coming to understand is City SC actually might be the next MLS next team here in San Diego.
Interesting. So
we have them. We all have Internacional in the middle of those City SC's teams in 7th. We also have newcomers Albion SC. Albion SC, another staple here in San Diego. And, of course, Atletico Elite FC in the 10th spot.
Heavy hitters joining the SoCal division.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's going to be a fun fall season. Perhaps it was a little too easy for SD Inter last season. Other teams took notice. So let's give them a challenge.
And so far they got that challenge. 2-1 was their first match here, and they were unable to come out with any points against Escondido FC.
A lot of space here for Sandro.
Sandro driving forward. And
What a
that ball's
stop from
gonna
the
be
goalkeeper here.
that ball. Wow. What a fantastic play there by the goalkeeper for Atletico Elite FC.
Also, great play from Andy, just taking on the defender one-on-one, managing the cross. Couldn't get the right finish.
Inter still on that pressure. Wants that third goal before the half. Pressure over on the left side. Sandro through the middle is going to look for his options. He cuts in. Returns it back to the left-hand side. Unable to control that. Still looking to keep it in bounds. It stays in bounds until it doesn't. Atletico ball.
We're down to the last 15 minutes of this first half.
Looks like there's going to be another substitution by Atletico Elite. Number 13. Getting poised and ready to come on. We'll see if Atletico make this match interesting, but this ball exits the playing field. It is going to be an Inter ball.
Ronnie here with the great ball to Luke. Comes a long ball here. Good cut from Atletico Elite. Referee calls a foul here. Offsides, actually.
I want to thank our IT department here for airdropping this image, Shiva, to everybody in the stadium.
That's amazing.
IT department con todo. All interns. All interns. As we reach the 33rd minute of action in the first half. Putting in more effort than some of the two Atletico's. I see the effort, Chiva. Yeah, the effort was done. I really appreciate everything and anything is possible thanks to the great Alejandro El Chiva.
Good ball here for Luke. Pass it back to Ronnie.
Not enough power there. Great idea. Jack Sandmeyer, number 11 at the end of that one.
And we have the substitution here for Atletico Elite. 2 subs in the first half already.
Either injuries or fitness are a question here. Maybe the heat is getting to the Atletico Elite players. Juego limpio. Pinta tu raya. Con Comex.
33 minutes is all number 11 gets tonight. Here comes the throw for SD Inter. Sandro passes it back. Great cut from Atletico. Sandro just everywhere on this field. The Inter moving, doing a great job of moving the ball around. Eric Lyons now with the ball. Back to our good friend Andy.
I really hope his name is Andy.
Well, it's
Or
Andrew.
Andrew, at least. Great play. Putting his body on the line there.
We could go with Drew. Maybe we can ask him after the
We'll
game.
ask him after. Here comes number 15 for Inter, Johnson.
Could ask for a pronunciation on his last name, too.
Johnson. We can, too.
So far as the Inter looks better in shape. Referee doesn't call foul here.
It's a matter of being able to manage, your game, seeing exactly who you have, what you have. Coach Keith Miller demands excellence at all times when he's not sitting in his elementary school blue chair. As here's going to be another chance for Inter, unable to control that there. Up top, Germán. Got a little bit more too complicated, but he still has the ball inside of the box. Goes to ground. Referee says no. Third penalty. That would have been something. 3 penalties in the first half.
That definitely would have been something. Great effort there from Germán. Good ball here over to Eric Lyons. Crosses the ball.
Well done there by the goalkeeper. Diving to his left-hand side, protecting the ball without it bouncing. Honestly, pretty good job so far by the goalkeeper. Can't do much with 2 penalties.
You're absolutely right. In my opinion, as the Inter should be taking a lot more shots outside the box. And it's something Keith talks about at halftime. So far as the Inter in control, you can notice a big difference in fitness from Inter to Atletico.
Currently created an ad read for PB European Imports on ChatGPT.
Interesting.
Going to see exactly where this leads here as Este Internacional, once again with Andy on the right-hand side. Takes a second one on Toma. Coach Keith Miller asking for the ball to be restarted. Very well cleared here.
That looked a little late.
Absolutely. It's going to be dangerous here. It's probably going to be a card. Definitely a card. Second yellow card here. Number 20 for Atletico Elite, the recipient of that. Muito interessante. The sound effect of an engine revving in the background sounds. Are you seeing red when your car breaks down? Don't fret, because PB European Imports is here to save the day. A sound effect of a screeching car. When it comes to European car repair or any kind of car and maintenance, there's only one name that you need to remember: PB European Imports. Our expert mechanics specialize in all things cars, from Audis to Volvos and everything in between. We've got you covered. Imagine your car running smoothly, purring like a red-hot engine, ready to conquer the road. That's what we do best at PB European Imports. But wait, there's more. For a limited time only. Okay, I don't want to be giving any hot deals for Coach Alex.
That is amazing.
So why wait? Turn your car troubles into a thing of the past. Visit PB European Imports today and let your red-hot team of mechanics get you back on the road. That is Coach Alex, red-hot Coach Alex, looking absolutely superb. As always, Coach Alex and Coach Alex Jr., shout out to Zurdo.
Smog Express.
And Smog Express.
Looks like we're getting just about ready to resume in this first half after the yellow card.
Absolutely. Smog Express, another place that you can go get your smog check. Something here in California that's incredibly important. It's your smog check. Check Smog Express.
Not too sure what the communication from the fourth referee with the main ref are. Like we had a player with a
Chain,
maybe?
amateur hour.
Could have been given a yellow card as well.
Some mercy was had by this referee. Yo por ti, tú por mí, tú por mí. Good song.
El boy.
Here comes number 15 for Inter, trying to make that ball a dangerous one. Big Johnson there. Atletico Elite must hate it when a Big Johnson just cuts right through you.
Godomar with the shot here.
Oh, Pedrito. And this is another opportunity. This is going to be a foul against Este Inter. I have to agree with that one. Sandro getting called. And it's going to be a matter of a third foul here. So it's going to be a card for you. Enjoy that.
I believe that's a yellow card
I
for
believe those are
Eric
refreshments
Lyons.
for 2 balls and a mic on its way. IT department, the physio.
Killing it.
Absolutely on top of it. Thank you.
Great through ball here to Germán from Sandro.
Germán almost gets fouled, gets tackled, gets touched. Referee says nothing. No foul.
It's like is it going to be a corner kick? Referee's talking with the side referee. And it's going to be a penalty for SD Inter. A third penalty in the first half.
I'm not saying VAR exists here, but it seems like,
And this one's going to be given to Sandro. That was a great through ball. Germán pushes the ball forward, gets tackled. Referee talks to the side ref. They come to the conclusion there's going to be a third penalty here.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, let me zoom in for a third time.
Tecnología, 2 balls. He's going to be the penalty. That's Sandro taking it?
That's Sandro taking it.
Sandro's going to be the one taking this penalty. It's going to be a third goal. Sandro Esti Internacional. 3-0. First half.
And if you're Atletico, either you're frustrated with the referee or you have to figure out something in that defense because you keep fouling in the box.
This is the Inter that we were waiting on. 3-0 here in the first half.
Not expecting 3 penalties, though, but they'll take them.
Got to create the chances to begin with. They want 4.
We're about 3 minutes out from the end of the first half, plus added time. Plenty of time for another goal here for an Inter.
Introducing the Hangar, your ultimate futsal destination. Are you looking for a perfect place to unleash your futsal skills and have a blast with your friends? Look no further than the Hangar, where futsal dreams take flight. Wow.
Amazing.
That was actually
amazing
pretty
ad
good.
read.
Coach Keith, please enjoy that one as you have Inter, your team right now.
Feel free to use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as 2 balls gets credit.
You know what makes the Hangar so special? As we have another chance here for Este Internacional touching the box. It's going to be a goal kick for Atletico Elite. But do you know what makes the Hangar so special, Chiva?
What?
Its premier futsal facility. Step into the state-of-the-art futsal courts designed to enhance your game with immaculate surfaces, top-notch lighting, and impeccable netting to ensure an unforgettable playing experience. Whether you're a pro or just looking for some friendly competition, the Hangar is your home to join a vibrant futsal community, make new friends, and share the love for the beautiful game.
We have a great chance here for Atletico Elite.
This can be the opportunity, the chance that they've been looking for, and that's going to be Evan Stoll coming out very powerfully. Very well done there to keep the clean sheet alive. Evan Stoll.
And a missed opportunity for Atletico. No communication up on top. That could have been a chance to get one back. And we have a great ball here from Sandro to Andy.
Andy playing it on his own is going to be a great chance. What a fantastic stop by the goalkeeper. Great play by Andy, who just keeps lining it up over here on the right wing.
Give him
position.
the golden gloves already.
It's 3-0, but man, Andrew.
Sandro also looks a lot better than last season.
Good play here. Big Johnson. Sandro. Johnson. German between two. Still with the ball. Here comes a shot. Whizzes past the post.
After getting fouled there, great job on the referee, letting it play. Gets the shot. Really close to getting the fourth one here.
Big Cole Johnson there.
We're about to be now to the 45th minute. It's going to be what the ref adds now. It should be maybe like 2 to 3 minutes with injuries and subs.
Play resetting here for Inter. Just need to control the end of this match, just like they have in the whole match in general. That ball barely gets across the field. Here comes Sandro in between two, dancing. He got dispossessed, but he has a couple of friends there. Here comes Sandmeyer. Johnson. Andy able to get to that ball. If Mark comes back and Andy's still on this team,
watch out.
UPSL SoCal South Premier Division.
Could be looking at back-to-back champions.
Absolutely. Well, we don't want to say that.
A lot more competition this season is going to be a good one.
If anybody's joining the chat, joining the fray, say hi. Give your shout-outs.
It's a fantastic job so far by Caleb Rubin.
We heard that shout there asking for a mano. Just a translation there into Spanish, into English. That is a hand, asking for hand ball. Referee says no. Play on.
Great ball here from Sandro. It's going to be just offsides.
Just enough time. The flag is up. The referee has the flag up, puts it down. Finally sees it. It's going to be a foul against SD Inter, but this play should not have even happened because it was an offsides by SD Internacional. Center officials did not see his assistant with the flag up. Somehow we have VAR, but...
maybe the microphones aren't working as properly. Could be a delay in them. Or they could be just for show.
Probably.
Nothing surprises us here after another season covering the UPSL South.
Very well done here. Number 12 for SD Internacional.
Ronnie here.
Know his name, Ronnie Argueta. Good play there. Once again, Ronnie being in the right place, right time. Sandro in the 13. Parlez-vous français? Omelette du fromage.
And that's going to be it for the first half.
That is the half here at Mission Bay High School. SD Internacional with a lead of 3 to Atletico Elites 0. We'll be back for your second half action. SoCal South game here in Mission Bay High School. San Diego Internacional 3. Atletico Elite FC 0. We are in Mission Bay High School. Like I said, Alejandro El Chia Villaseñor on the camera duty. My name is Tony Sanchez. Part of the Two Balls and a Mic podcast. Check everything out at sandiego.futbol. Chiva, did you start the timer?
I did.
Awesome.
Looks like we had some substitutions as well. It looks like we
really?
have Sol Griffin in the lineup now. I believe it might have been Luke the Juke coming out. Sol returning.
Not necessarily
So
a
this
one.
is the Inter.
Yeah, not necessarily a 1-for-1 substitution there, but yeah, Sol Griffin returning here. It's going to be an obstruction there by the
That's
San
a
Diego
smart foul. That's a tactical foul from Caleb.
Inter player. It's going to be Caleb Robin.
And Caleb has adapted very well to the center back position. Who knows if he'll be playing there the rest of the season? But he's doing a great job so far. Again, we were told at halftime that there were rotations in the starting lineup. Knowing how they played against this team last season, Coach Keith trusted that his team could get the job done. He comes across into the box first. It's going to be too much and then be a goal kick for the Inter.
Nobody touched that in the box for Atletico Elite. They haven't been able to have much success here in the first half. That's why it's still a blank. However, it's been 3 penalties for SD Internacional is what it's been taking so far to have a 3-0 lead. Not a single open play goal so far. Here's another mistake coming out of the back. You're going to need to tighten those up. I don't care if you're playing who you're playing. You can't be making those mistakes.
Caleb with the clearance.
Oh, yeah, boy. Clearance. I see it. Great defensive effort there. Fortunately, it was the hand.
Almost a great defensive effort. Great move here from Andrew on the wing.
Doing what he seems to be doing best. Falls inside of the box.
It's going to be a foul, though.
Oh, it's going to be a free kick. That contact started outside of the box.
Very close from inside the box. That almost was a 4th penalty, which would have been insane. Could you imagine 4 penalties in the same game?
I can, actually, with the lack of discipline so far in defense in the defensive side from Atletico Elite FC. I would have totally believed, and I would totally believe a future 4th penalty here in this match.
I can see that too. Now see who takes a shot here. It's going to be Sandro. Sandro with the cross.
Second post. No contact from SD Inter player. Resetting the play all the way back. Pedrito Godomar. Sandro kicks it out. Going to try to be methodical with this play. Keep it safe. Make sure we're smart about it. Godomar. Sandro. Back inside the middle. Robin. A little bit too much sauce on that by the great Caleb Robin.
It was a good idea. I try to get a driven pass through to Germán, but a little too much.
Goal kick for Atletico, looking to start some sort of attack. This ball gets passed all the way back to Evan Stoll. Clears it into the middle.
Great
Good
touch here
control
from
there.
Ronnie.
Godomar gets pushed from the back. Referee's going to call that all day. Free kick for SD Internacional.
That's what we call Colnillo there from Godomar. Also throwing his arms up while running. That's what the Atletico player was claiming to the referee. Ronnie plays it quick.
Quick little 1-2, Godomar. Over to Germán, looking for Sandro. Germán still on that ball, but looks like the goalkeeper wanted to waste some time there for some reason. The ball exits the field. It's going to be a ball for Atletico. Good idea there.
That was almost a great takeaway from Sol. And this midfielder has been looking pretty solid so far for SD Inter. With Ronnie in the mid, Sandmeyer at the CDM.
And it's not the best SD Inter so far from what we've been promised. Second game of the season. Next game for SD Internacional. As I look it up at the premier.upsl.com website.
I believe it's going to be on the 17th, right? Next Sunday. It's going to be another home match. Not on Saturday. It's going to be on a Sunday. Maybe the field got booked up for the Saturday.
9:17 here at...
Which works out for us, honestly, Tony. We're kind of booked up that 16th. We got the San Diego Foot Golf Tournament.
Oh, that's right.
We got a home game for San Diego Wave.
Oh, boy. There's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul against Atletico.
And it's going to be a yellow card for number 9.
The bench doesn't
and
agree
yellow
with
as
it.
well for Caleb Rubin.
Rubin for the hands. Hands to the face. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Hopefully you started some of the SD Internacional players in your fantasy lineup this weekend. Might I recommend starting Andrew for the next one. This ball is going to go across the field. Cleared out by Atletico Elite, but still now in possession. Inter. Rubin.
Might want to buy Mark while he's cheap in the injury reserve.
Constructing the play here. Good idea there. Germán trying to find Sandro on the through ball. Caleb. Pedro. Godomar.
You have Andrew on that right side asking for it too.
That was Big Johnson in the midfield. Inter are lucky to have a Big Johnson in the middle. And it's going to be a foul on Ronnie. It sounded pretty painful there. He knew exactly what was going to happen there, waited for the contact, but that doesn't make the contact any less painful. It's going to be a free kick for SD Internacional. Referee now is going to have a couple of words, and that's going to be a card shown for number 11 of Atletico Elite FC, who are getting, 13, who are getting cards left and right for dissent. Yippity yappiting.
Again, we have yet to see a goal from SD Inter from open play yet.
We don't condone the comments from the peanut gallery and or fans. We might say something about black. Shout out to that's fair play. Pinta tu raya con Comex. But yeah, that's right. No open play goal so far. They've had the opportunities. They've had the chances. As here's another one right now. Looking for Germán. This ball gets cleared out.
Comex, el color del fútbol.
Say no to racism. FIFA. Referee asking for another soccer ball as this
Went to the bleachers.
has been left into the abyss.
Tony, with this lights on, I can't see if we have the bird's nest up there anymore.
Famous bird's nest that was here at Mission Bay High School was getting constructed by a very diligent and honestly it seemed like an upstanding bird. Had a giant bird's nest in one of these lights at Mission Bay High School.
Probably enjoyed all the sporting scenes out here.
Maybe he's preparing to fly south for the winter as this ball exits. Another throw-in. It's going to be for Atletico Elite, AEFC. Albion plays against San Diego Internacional, welcoming them to La Jolla High School. That game is going to be on September 24th. 10-7. City SC San Diego against SD Inter. And mark this one on your calendars. SD Inter go to Nomads. It's always a clásico. The clásicos here in the SoCal Premier Division for the UPSL. Here comes a good chance. Germán. Great block there by the defender for Atletico Elite. Germán able to body the defender off the ball, muscle him off. Very well done there by the Atletico Elite defense, putting some hustle.
Pedro Godamar with the throw-in to Germán. Germán showing kind of the same things from last season, just that last bit of tactical ability to just be able to score.
Don't see the name of Chris Ribbett anywhere here. Maybe that's the player that sort of was talking about that potentially was poached to Escondido. Long ball. Sandro completes the dribble, gets pushed from the back. Referee says play on. Good slide tackle here. And that's going to be a foul here. Sandro putting some hands. Here comes some shoving. Here comes some extracurriculars. Both players say, here you go. Atletico Elite bench right now disagreeing with that, saying that, watch, they're probably going to give us a yellow card for that. I bet you.
Number 13 needs to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. Sandro, bit of a hot hit at times. Seem to be doing very good so far. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Keith just manages to take him out right now before anything gets happens and gets a card. Nonetheless, it's going to be a ball for Atletico Elite.
Shout out to Diego, who just commented V. The letter V. Bit cryptic there. Don't know exactly what that means. Sandro once again here on the ball. Bobbing and weaving. Finds a triangulation. The ball doesn't get it quite through. That's going to be a foul against SD Inter. Shout out to everybody who's been watching here. Your girlfriend's favorite soccer team, San Diego Internacional, current reigning defending champions of the SoCal South Premier Division of the UPSL. One of the biggest leagues in the nation. Nationwide league here in the US of A.
Looks like we're going to have 3 substitutions for San Diego Inter.
Absolutely. So we have number 10 coming on to the field. That's going to be William Garton.
We were told that watch out for this player. He's very good. We'll see what he has.
William Garton. It looks like number 24 also coming on. Get you that information here in a bit. Godamar.
Looks like we're going to have a lot of substitutions, actually, Tony.
Cambio garantizado. A little bit of hand play there. Hands and shoving.
And we're going to have pretty much 5 substitutions, 6 substitutions.
Sol Griffin there.
It's going to be for the last 30 minutes of the second half. Giving everyone minutes.
Watch out. Barrio might get some minutes. Zurdo might get some minutes. As the Internacional legends.
And we'll see what happens here. It's going to be fresh legs for SD Inter.
All right, so let's... All right. So we got the Garton brothers, William and Francis. William in the 10, Francis in the 5. Puta madre. We have
Giselio Lima Neto, number 27, coming in for Godamar. Number 24...
We'll get that information here in a bit for number 24.
Don't have him on my roster, actually. That could be
Diego?
David. Maybe David.
David.
Number 10, William, coming in.
Carton. And that's what we have so far.
Brent Zuniga also coming in. We have Caleb Rubin ended up coming out. Pretty much rotating. Everyone's getting minutes. We'll see what the Garton brothers have to offer here.
And I was correct in my assumption. Giselio Lima Neto.
Number 27.
Brasileiro. Muito bom. Number 10 there. William Gaston.
Brian Sonia with the captain arms, man.
Paul M. Gilmore, a Spaniard, also on this team. That's going to be offsides all day, every day. That would have been the fourth goal. No goals here in the second half for SD Inter. So far, less than 30 minutes left in this second half. So it'll be interesting to see if Coach Keith Miller is happy with their performance, if it means that they got the 3 points only with first half penalties. But a goal is a goal, as we have a player here for Atletico Elite who goes down and asks for some assistance from the bench, probably.
Looks like we have a cramping situation.
Trying to look at this flag of Andrew V. I'm a flag guy. Cambodia.
It's very cool that the website does that, actually.
Yeah, no, it's very cool, but
Cambodia.
I didn't know Cambodia had a soccer scene.
Looks like it does.
Very international team here. Cyrus Huxford, Argentino.
And that's what this team has been all about for the past 10 years.
Germán Sierra, Mexicano. We also have another Mexican here with Daniel Romero.
We have a great chance here for SD Inter to steal the ball. Great blocking here for Atletico. Fixing his own mistake.
And, I mean, anything can really, truly happen here. It's 3-0. It is a game that's been controlled by Inter in all senses. Evan Stoll really hasn't done much this game. Sandro Covi, Frenchman. And everybody else is from the good old U.S. of A. Paul Gilmore, Spaniard. Matthew Silva, Portuguese. Sol Griffin here in the midfield. Sandro. Neto. Neto in between three. And Neto goes to ground, says it is clean. The referee does. Good play here by the Atletico Elite offense. Referee says no, play on. Neto. Jack Sandmeyer. Over to Sol Griffin. Offloads it. It's going to be a chance here. Gets tipped by the goalkeeper. That's just enough to get it off balance. Still a dangerous opportunity here, and that goes up and in over. Goal kick for Atletico Elite FC. And I know Sandro is not happy about that one. Wants that one back. It's not Sandro. ¿Quién es?
William. Sandro already came out.
Sandro already came out. Correct. That's number 10, William.
Looked very upset on himself for that kick.
I would be too if I missed
a sitter.
A sitter like that. Well, it wasn't a sitter. I would have scored it, but it's okay. I'm not there. When they need me, Inter will call me.
Loyal might call you too.
We'll see. 1-day contract. I'll retire as a professional soccer player.
They'd have to pay you at least a penny.
Utilize their healthcare for a day. Utilize their facilities for a day. Get myself a Coach Beto. Hey, Coach Beto, I need a 3X penny today.
Branson, you got getting some touches in.
And we're back here with great action. Your humble commentary team of 2 balls and a mic. Here in the comments, has number 7 for Atletico played? I mean, number 11. I do believe, yes, correct. They have been playing. I'm not entirely sure if they're on the field. Not a lot of attack happening so far. It's been all at the Inter. But I do remember they're right there in the midfield, actually. There he is. There he goes.
I think he might be offsides here. Goalkeeper got there first, so keep playing.
It's 3-0 against the current reigning defending champions. Doesn't seem as bad compared to a 9-0 match against East Lake Soccer League's team. First place in this division after one game so far. We're looking elsewhere here in the league. Here's Ronnie looking for that through ball. Good play. Looking for the ball in the middle. Inter unable to score an open play so far. We're coming down to the last tail end of this second half action. 3-0 here at Mission Bay High School. Este Internacional over Atletico Elite FC. Brought to you in part by Smog Express. Here in Pacific Beach, any smog check need that you need can be taken care of. Smog Express. Good match here. East Lake Soccer League versus Escondido. Next week. Reported here that East Lake Soccer League tied 0-0 today against Murrieta.
I wonder where the home games for East Lake Soccer League are at.
I think we know. Mount Miguel High School. Close it and open it again. They did that from here.
Great move here. It's a 1v5.
Inter still with that pressure. Mistake here is going to be a chance. It's going to be a chance. Still inside of the box. Dribbling, and this ball is going to end up parried by the goalkeeper. Atletico Elite FC, probably the MVP of this team so far. Otherwise, this would be a 7-0 match so far. Number 18 for Atletico Elite FC is coming on to the pitch. Would have loved some names for these players. That's number 13 that does come out. He was booked for an earlier tackle in the first half. A dominant performance by Inter, but honestly, they should be having a lot more return on investment here. They're playing well, making good plays happen, but they are not finishing any of these great plays. Here's another opportunity here. Garton. It's going to be Francis.
Absolutely agree with you, Tony. It's just that the talent seems to be there, but Looks like this new team needs a little bit of time to gel together. Granted, also last season, majority of their goals came from Mark.
Correct. So if Mark's able to come in and capitalize on those opportunities, that's going to be a very impressive Inter team coming into this match.
We're down to the last 20 minutes of the match.
Evan Stoll there with an excellent kick, one of his only interactions this match. Good on him.
It's a great through ball here by William. Sol couldn't get there on time.
Sol still recuperates the ball. Kicking it out to the Brazilian, Neto. Dancing around it. That's Willy Garton with the 10. Here's going to be a chance. William Garton! Goal! William Garton for SD Internacional, scoring the first goal in open play for his team this season. It's going to be a 4-0 lead. SD Inter 4, Atletico Elite FC 0.
William looked very happy to score that one. Just takes on the defender. Just manages to smash it in. Great touch from him. Plenty of time for more goals.
As Atletico's going to want to have a chance to get one goal back, at least. Good play here into the corner. Very well defended by Inter, keeping the ball inside. Resetting the ball is going to be Capitan Brent Zuniga on the ball. This is dangerous. The one thing they always tell you to do is never pass it like that, but through the middle, but unfortunately it worked. Yeah, substitute goalkeeper here for SD Inter, warming up by his own lone self. Great pass here by Garton. That's going to be a fantastic play. And a fifth goal for SD Internacional.
What a pass from Garton to Sol Griffin. Just what a play overall. Again, it looks like they just needed that first goal in open play to get again. Looks like the referee's telling Luke to put on a shirt.
Definitely. There's children in the stands. We don't want this game to be tarnished by such thing as Luke the Juke's midriff being exposed here. Think of the children, Luke. Think of the children. It's going to be a foul here against SD Internacional. Answering the call for some sort of offense, some sort of goalage in open play. SD Inter have answered in the last couple of minutes here, making this 5-0, 2 goals consecutively. Very well done there by Sandmeyer, number 11, kicking it back out. It's going to be a good opportunity. A shot that gets blocked by the goalkeeper from Atletico Elite. Again, I don't care if the scoreline says 8-0. MVP for Atletico Elite has been the goalkeeper through and through. Wish I had a name. I'm just going to call him Juanito. Comes a shot that gets blocked right inside of the box. as the Inter still wanting to do more. They know what Eastlake did. Here comes a shot. Here comes an opportunity. El sombrerito, recentro. It bounces inside of the box. Nobody touches it. Controlling the pace once again, being smart with the ball, playing keep away. That's Neto right there. Keeping that pressure on.
Great ball here for Sol. Here comes another one.
Goal! 6-0. Este Inter taking this one. Running away with it.
Asking for an offside. Sideline referee says no, he was onside. Goalkeeper furious at the sideline ref. Make that 6 for SD Inter.
Correctamundo.
Still 14 minutes out. Again, looks like the wheels are coming off completely for Atletico Elite. At this point, as the Inter just trying to score as many goals as possible. Goal difference ends up coming in, making a difference towards the end of the season.
The wheels are falling off for Atletico Elite FC, but Inter right now with another chance is saying very loudly, ka-chow! And what a block, what a missed opportunity there for Inter.
That would have been a hat trick for Sol.
Second half hat trick for Sol, denied at the line by Atletico Elite's defensive line, who is still playing up until the whistle. You have to, be honest about that. Good effort.
That was Ronnie just putting it on a silver platter for him. They play it quickly, comes across.
Prefabricated play here. They're asking for a handball. If it wasn't, the referee's not going to give that in a 6-0 as the time is winding down. We have, how much time do we have left, Chiba?
We have about 13 minutes left.
Yikes.
And you ask Coach Keith, he probably thinks this game should be 15-0 by now.
Coaches are never satisfied. But I bet he'll be happy with a clean sheet. Either way, a combined no-hitter from both teams, both half of his teams that ended up playing here today. Good control there.
What a pass here from Willie.
It was started all by Francis Gaston. Kicking it out to the right side. Destroying ankles. Skills to pay the bills, but that one's going to have a late fee. Goalkeeper getting his steps in. Running the entirety of the area. Entirety of the box. Brasileiro. Quiere samba, Neto. No samba for Neto, who gets stopped in between two players. He's going to get a corner kick out of this.
Atletico Elite just completely look out of gas. Looks like they're out of substitutions as well. Something to try to fix during the season. It's going to be a long one for them. Play it quickly. Here's William.
Another prefabricated play here. It's going to be a shot that goes up and over the uprights. It's going to be a goal kick here for Atletico Elite FC. I want to remind all our viewers that you can check everything San Diego Soccer at sandiego.futbol, the #1 website for everything San Diego Soccer, sandiego.futbol. Inter looking to get a 7th one here. Again, I know they know Atletico Elite lost 9-0 last week. And that has to be a mark that they want to reach at least equal
to that tally mark, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it matters. Right now, one goal, one game in.
On paper, you want to look just as intimidating.
Yeah, East Lake right now is in first place for that same reason, goal differential. Great ball here over to the right side. Turning those wheels. Thinking about it.
Good old Brand just passing it back to Evan.
Getting him involved, Came all the way out here. Gonna have to drive.
Gas is expensive right now.
Yep. This is going to be a good play once again, stepping into the box, looking for that pass. Ball still alive inside of the box, and that's going to be a goal kick. Again, it should have been 7-0. I know they're just toying at this point. Going to have a substitution, number 5 for Atletico Elite is coming on. To answer that person, probably everybody already played for Atletico Elite, so more than likely, number 11 already played. Got some time.
Even if there's time being wasted, I don't see any way the referee adds any extra time here.
Now it's just a matter of keep away. Atletico Elite wants nothing with this. ADG, former team in this division, dissolved. Had number 1 fan Hector Trujillo.
El boy.
Maybe he's transferred over to Albion SC.
Could be. Could be the head coach for all we know.
Oof. Gives a good opportunity here. It's going to be another one, but the flag does go up. It's going to be an offsides. No goal. Does not count. No 7-0 for you.
And that would have been his hat trick.
Good day, sir.
Great communication from Brand, calling his own name, saying it's his ball.
Anything in the air is always Brent Zuniga's prerogative, as you see right there. He's hardly ever not involved when the ball's coming into the defensive area for Inter in the air. Good play here. Good relay. That's going to be another missed opportunity for Inter. Does not go into the back of the net. Fluzzy up next saying, and Blanca and Carlos Gamino saying a comment got retracted. Atletico Elite will be a good season. Trust me, says Fluzzy. Fluzzy up next. Fluzzy up next also says the talent is there. Just need to get better tactics.
For Atletico?
For Atletico.
Very, very hot take, in my opinion.
Hot take. Shout out. Thank you for joining us here. Check us out on Instagram and everything at 2 balls to the mic. As here's another opportunity to make it 7. And it's not. 7 just doesn't want to come. There's just...
Lucky number 7 is not getting
here.
here.
They don't want it. SD Inter does not want the 7th goal, it seems.
From what Atletico Elite has done the last couple seasons, I sure hope that eventually, since they're sticking around, that it does get better for them. But from what we've seen here tonight... Not too sure if it's going to be a great season.
Still a lot of season left. Ball travels all the way back. Really good play there. It's going to be a shot. Fantastic block Well, the goalkeeper was a better opportunity to lay it off. It's going to be a corner kick here for SD Inter once again.
And the hat trick just doesn't want to show up for Sol Griffin.
Sol Griffin wants it. Sol Griffin craves it.
Will he get it?
No. Oh, I mean, maybe.
I say he would. I say he does.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Playing it short again. Neto.
Brasileiro. Good triangulation here. Little give and go. It's going to be a good play. Ball doesn't end up in the back of the net yet again. It bounces off the hand. It's going to be a foul against SD Internacional inside of the box.
Looks like we have another injury for Atletico Elite.
Referee says, let me go stop this ball before I look at the injured player.
Play resumes here at Mission Bay High School as we're winding down to the last few minutes. Great ball here from William. Cannot get there.
Great idea.
Vision,
But again, it's those plays that are going to start gelling as the season does go. Second game here. This team does practice here at Mission Bay High School, so it is truly their home field. Been playing here for the majority of their history. This is year 11 for SD Internacional. Coach Alex starting it for his son. Oh, Zurdo. Congratulations on the new human being
Papa Zurdo.
that you have created.
Zurdo Jr.?
Maybe. We'll see. Congratulations on the Bodoque. Bundle of joy and tears and dirty diapers. Enjoy it. Brought to you in part by Smog Express. Good look here, referee. Doesn't look to be adding too much time. Not a lot of wasted time. And even then, it's more of a mercy rule situation here. This ball travels at the cross in the air. Nobody there to connect it from. SD Inter. Atletico Elite's defensive line was able to get that. Unable to move anything past the lines of the midfield. Sol Griffin. Neto. Continues against the line. Cuts back. Needs some help. There's a little step over here. Sandmeyer opens it up once again for Neto. Neto on his left. Brings it back on his left. And we're going to see another corner. We are not. It's going to be a goal kick for SD Internacional.
My clock says there's 1 minute and 20 seconds left, Tony.
We'll see what the referee's clock says because it might be different. You might be looking into adding more time. But for right now, Atletico Elite have waved the white flag. There's going to be a goal if they can do it. And that's going to be the 7th goal. Finally, Madre Mia, the 7th goal arrives.
7-7-7. Lucky 7 for San Diego Internacional.
And look at that. I was talking about the player that was missing here. And guess what? Shows up in the comments. Shout out to Chris Ribbett. I actually played with Chris Ribbett at Bridge Barcata. He saw the performance of 7 games won by myself and 4 other people.
Play with your head, touch the ball, says team captain.
And it looks like we're playing the Beetlejuice game. We have 7-0 question mark from Hector Trujillo showing up in the comments.
Oh, the great Hector.
Shout out El Powerful, Steelers fan, Chivas fan, cat lover.
And that's game.
And that's going to be it here at Mission Bay High School. going to be a 7-0 victory for San Diego Internacional over Atletico Elite FC. Their first victory of the season, 7-0. This is going to have them climbing up that table. This is going to be it for tonight from Mission Bay High School and your current reigning defending champion, San Diego Internacional, your girlfriend's favorite soccer team. My name is Tony Sanchez, along with Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor for Two Balls and a Mic. Check everything out at Two Balls and a Mic. That's the number 2, BALLSANDMIC. Two Balls and a Mic, San Diego.futbol. Forever. Until next time,